Have you ever prayed, wished, or visualized, only to be met with silence? The universe doesn't respond to wishing. It responds to definition. Your desire is just spiritual vapor. It must be given form. It must be turned into physical gold. Napoleon Hill didn't teach attraction. He taught transmutation, a precise 6-step formula. By the end of this video, you will possess the exact recipe for this spiritual alchemy, turning the intangible energy of your desire into cold, hard cash. Stop. Just stop asking. Stop begging the universe. Stop pleading with consciousness. Stop waiting for some outside force to give you permission. This state of petition, this hoping, it's the very reason you feel stuck. You've been trained to believe you are a beggar at the gates of reality, hoping for scraps. You light the candle, you say the words, you put it out there, and then you wait. You wait for a sign, for a signal, for the sky to part. But the universe doesn't hear prayers of lack. It doesn't respond to requests that come from a state of not having. It only reflects. It only mirrors. And all you're showing it is your emptiness. All you're broadcasting is the absence of your desire. You are the operant power, but you are operating in reverse. You're using the infinite power of your I am to declare I am not. This asking is a confession of your lack. And the law must obey. The law must give you more lack. It has no choice. You treat the universe like a cosmic parent, a divine provider who might, if you're good, grant your wish. But the universe is not listening to your words. It is feeling your assumption. It is responding to the silent, secret truth you hold in the center of your being. When you ask, what is the underlying assumption? The assumption is, I do not have. The assumption is, I am separate from my desire. The assumption is, it is not mine. And this is the command you are truly giving. You are ordering your own defeat. You are demanding an experience of waiting. The universe, your consciousness, is an impeccable servant. It will not argue with you. It will simply deliver the reality that matches your inner state. You are already a master creator. You're just mastering the creation of what you don't want. Your imagination isn't failing. It's succeeding, improving your doubts correct. This is the great hypnotic slumber. Now, let's talk about orders. Let's talk about command. This is the great divide. This is the secret of the masters. This is what Napoleon Hill understood when he interviewed the titans of his age. Hill didn't ask for success. He demanded it. He didn't wish for wealth. He assumed it. He recognized that the subconscious mind, the inner world, is not a friend to be persuaded. It is an army to be commanded. It is the substance from which all things are made, and it waits. It waits in silence, for direction. It waits for a blueprint. It waits for the feeling of the thing already done. An order is not a word. An order is a state. It is a total inner conviction. It is the calm, quiet, unshakable knowing that what you desire already is. You don't shout at the universe. You don't need to. You simply occupy the state of the wish fulfilled. You become the person who already has it. A request is uncertain. It looks outside. It hopes. An order is certain. It looks within. It knows. A request says, please, can I have this? An order declares, I am this. See the shift? The power, the operant power, moves from outside you to inside you. You stop being the effect and you become the cause. Napoleon Hill was a master of giving these orders. He didn't just study success, he studied the mechanics of consciousness. He understood that you cannot think your way into wealth. You cannot affirm your way into power. You must feel your way. You must become it. The order is the assumption, held, sustained, until it hardens into fact. It's the difference between looking at the picture of the life you want and living from that picture. You are the only authority in your world. It's time you started acting like it. So stop asking. Right now, make the decision. Abandon the state of the beggar. Abandon the reality of the seeker. You are not seeking abundance. You are the source of it. You are not looking for the answer. You are the answer. The moment you stop asking, the moment you stop pleading, you reclaim your power. You reclaim your true nature. As the I am, the universe, your consciousness, breathes a sigh of relief. Finally, you have stopped giving contradictory instructions. Finally, you have given it a clear command. You have selected your reality. Hill knew this. He knew that the greatest battle was never with the world. It was with the doubt, within your own mind. He knew that once the order was given, once the assumption was total, the universe must conform. It has no choice. You've been told to just believe, to vibrate higher. You've sat in meditation, visualizing, feeling. You really felt it. You felt the abundance, the success, the freedom. You lived in that glorious state for 5, maybe 10 minutes. And then, nothing. The old reality rushed back in. The bills, the doubts, the heavy cloak of what is. Why? Why did the law of attraction fail you? Because that feeling, that beautiful soaring feeling, wasn't anchored. It was a spiritual hallucination. It was a temporary escape. Consciousness, the operant power of your I am, requires structure. It requires a blueprint. You gave it a feeling, but you didn't give it a form. You gave it vapor, but you didn't give it the vessel to hold it. This is the great deception of faith alone. Faith without works, without a definite plan, is dead. It's just a pleasant daydream, a fantasy that soothes the pain of your current state, but never changes it. Desire, when it's not fused with a definite plan, is just mental fog. It's wishing, it's hoping, it is not assuming. You've been using your imagination, the very workshop of God, not to create, but to escape. You've been getting high on the idea of your desire, rather than becoming the reality of it. You've fallen in love with the feeling of the wish, but you've refused to do the work of building the bridge for it to travel across. The inner world must have a pathway to express itself in the outer world. A plan, a practical plan, is that pathway. It is the trellis upon which the vine of your assumption grows. Without it, your desire remains a formless, powerless potential. It's a ghost in your mind. It has no legs. It cannot walk into your reality. This isn't faith. It's spiritual entertainment. And the show is over. Here is the missing piece. The part they whisper about, but never explain. The practice. The modern spiritualist tells you to let go, to surrender, to release it to the universe. But Hill taught obsession. He taught persistence. He taught you to take that desire, that white-hot burning desire, and fuse it with a plan so definite, so clear, that it becomes your only reality. The practical part isn't about hard work in the old sense. It's not about struggle or sacrifice. It is about inspired action, taken from the state of the wish already fulfilled. But that action must be directed. It cannot be scattered. The plan is the focusing lens. It gathers the infinite scattered light of your consciousness, your I am, and focuses it into one single penetrating beam. A beam so powerful, it burns through your current circumstances and impresses itself upon the world as fact. This is the failure of empty faith. You believed that wanting it badly enough was the secret, that the universe would somehow reward the intensity of your longing. But the universe doesn't reward longing. It rewards knowing. Longing is the confession that you do not have. Knowing, assuming, is the declaration that you already are. Your desire is just the impulse. It's the seed. It is not the harvest. Empty faith is staring at the seed in your hand, praying for a harvest, while refusing to plant it, refusing to water it, refusing to tend to it. The plan is the soil. The inspired action is the water. And your sustained assumption, your unwavering focus, is the sun. You've been worshiping the seed and allowing the garden of your mind to fill with weeds. The universe isn't holding out on you. Consciousness is not your enemy. It is begging to give you what you've selected, but you haven't truly selected. You've just wished. You've given it a vague emotional request and contradictory orders. Emotion without direction is just noise. It's energy, but it's wasted energy. It's static. Napoleon Hill didn't deal in static. He dealt in signals. Clear, precise, unmistakable signals. He knew that wealth, freedom, and success are not spiritual accidents. They are results. They are the inevitable effect of a very specific, very deliberate internal cause. And that cause has a recipe. It's not a dream. It's a formula. It is the exact alchemy. And this is the exact point where the dreamers stop and the creators begin. Hill had no time for dreams. Dreams are passive. They happen to you. They are vapor. A formula. A formula is active. It is a technology of consciousness. It is a deliberate, repeatable process for the engineering of reality. This is the great secret. While the world was wishing, Hill was working, not with his hands, but with his mind. He was applying the law. He understood that wealth, true, lasting abundance, is not an accident. It is not luck. It is not a blessing bestowed from outside. It is a result. It is the consequence of a specific inner cause. His 6-step formula, that is the alchemy. It is the precise, unvarying, impersonal method for taking the formless energy of your desire, your imagination, and forcing it, commanding it, to crystallize into the cold, hard fact of gold. It is the bridge from the unseen state to the seen world. This is the recipe. Do not mistake this for a worldly to-do list. These 6 steps are not actions you perform in the world. They are rituals you perform in the inner world. They are 6 levels of assumption. Each step is a deliberate, conscious selection of a new reality. It is the systematic process of becoming the person who already has the gold. You are not chasing wealth. You are defining it, claiming it, feeling it, and planning its inevitable appearance. Hill's genius was this. He militarized the imagination. He took the soft, passive act of wishing and turned it into a disciplined campaign. He provided the exact battlefield coordinates for your I am to launch its assault on your current reality. This formula is the bridge of fire, the bridge of defined feeling that you must walk from the state of lack to the state of possession. It is the science of selection. The first command, the first act of this divine alchemy, is definiteness. You must be exact. The universe, your deeper consciousness, abhors vagueness. It cannot, will not, move until you give it a precise target. More money is not a target. It is noise. It is a beggar's plea. But $1 million, that is a command. That is an order. You must fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. Not approximately, exactly. This definiteness of purpose. This is the seed. It is the blueprint you are handing to the master builder. Your I am. This is the burning obsession that Hill spoke of. It must consume you. It must be the only thought. It is the sun, the center, around which your new reality, your new selection, will begin to orbit. Without this exactness, you are shooting an arrow into the void. The second command, what will you give? Consciousness, the universe, operates on exchange. It is not a void. It is a plenum. It demands balance. You cannot receive without giving. You cannot create a new reality without investing your current reality. This is not sacrifice. It is physics. What definite service, what product, what idea will you give in return for the gold you assume? You must be as definite about this as you are about the amount. And the third command, a definite date. When will you possess it? A desire without a deadline is a dead desire. It is a fantasy. By fixing a definite date, you are chiseling a space in time. You are creating a vacuum, a magnetic void that your I am, your consciousness, must rush to fill. You are commanding the what, the price, and the when. These first 3 steps, this is the crystallization. This is the declaration. You have taken the vapor of your desire, and you have forged it in the furnace of your mind into a definite, tangible mental object. You have given your I am its marching orders. This is the true alchemy. It's the hardening of an assumption. It's the internal work that precedes all external manifestation. You are no longer wishing. You are commanding. You are living. In your inner world, from this new state, you have built the cause. The effect, the gold, is now compelled to appear. But this is only the design. This is the charge. This is the potential energy, the real switch, the engine that ignites this charge and makes it kinetic. The one step that 99% of the world ignores. That is what changes everything. And here is the graveyard of all spiritual dreams. Here is the exact point where the 99%, the well-meaning, the sincere fail. It is step 4. Create a definite plan. The modern spiritualist tells you to get out of the way, to let the universe handle the how. This This is a lie. It is an excuse for mental laziness. The I am us, your consciousness, is the how, but it needs a channel. It needs instructions. It needs the vehicle through which it will move. A desire without a plan is a general without an army. It has the will to win, but no strategy for battle. It is all potential and zero power. This is the step that separates the mystic from the dreamer. The dreamer lives in the feeling. The mystic takes that feeling and builds, step by step, the bridge of incidents, the causal chain that forces the inner world to become the outer world. This is where the desire touches matter. The spiritual person loathes this step. Oh, how they despise it. It feels unspiritual. It feels worldly. It feels like effort. They want the magic. They want the miracle. They want the gold to fall from the sky, simply because they felt it. But the true magic, the deepest alchemy, is in the plan itself. The plan is the focusing of your will. It is the architecture of your assumption. You are not planning how to get the money. No, you are planning what you will do. Now that you already have it, you are acting from the state of the wish fulfilled. Your plan is the evidence, the proof to your own subconscious mind that this is real, that this is not a fantasy, that the selection has been made. This plan, it is the script for the new movie your I am is now directing. This is not a rigid, logical, left-brain blueprint. This is an inspired plan. It is a plan that flows from the feeling of your wish fulfilled. It is the next logical step, as seen from your destination. When you assume you are wealthy, what do you do? Today, what call do you make? What service do you begin to organize? What idea do you begin to write? This plan, it is the taming of your imagination. You are no longer letting your imagination drift into fantasies of what if. You are commanding your imagination to walk, step by step, through the process of having. This is the discipline. This is the work. The work is not sweat. The work is sustained, focused, imaginal activity. The plan is the track. You are laying down for the train of manifestation to run on. This is why your reality hasn't changed. You've been sending fire, pure, divine energy, into the void. You've been feeling, but you haven't been directing. The plan is the conduit. It is the wire that carries the current of your I am from the unseen to the seen. It is the mold into which the liquid gold of your consciousness is poured. Without the definite plan, your desire leaks. It scatters. It evaporates. It returns void. The subconscious mind, the operant power, demands specificity. A vague assumption gets a vague result, but a definite assumption, backed by a definite plan, becomes a law unto itself. It must happen. The universe reorganizes itself around your plan. It has to. You have become the cause. So, you must create this definite plan. You must begin at once, whether you are ready or not, to put this plan into action. This is the fifth command, action. But this is the secret. The action is also internal. It is the action of living in your imagination, as if the plan is already in motion. You feel the relief of the plan working. You feel the joy of the steps unfolding. You live, breathe, and move from this new center. This inner action, this persistent assumption, is the true operant power. The outer actions, the work in the world, they become effortless. They become inevitable. They are miracles, not because they are hard, but because they are the natural, physical shadow cast by the light of your sustained inner plan. This is where the wish becomes flesh. This is the final lock. This is the soldering of your new reality. Step 6. Write down a clear, concise statement of all of it. The amount, Step 1. The service, Step 2. The date, Step 3. And the plan, Step 4. Write it down, not in your phone. Write it with your hand. Let the energy, the current of your I am, flow from your imagination, through your arm, into your hand, and onto the paper. This act, this physical transcription, is an oath. It is a covenant, a contract between your conscious mind and your infinite, subconscious power. You are codifying your new selection. You are handing the final approved blueprint to the builder. You are taking the invisible and giving it its first physical form. This statement, this is your declaration of sovereignty. It is no longer a wish. It is law. And now, the engine of auto-suggestion. You will read this statement aloud, twice daily, once upon rising, and once just before retiring at night. Why? What is this ritual? This is not empty repetition. This is not a mantra to trick the universe. No, this is indoctrination. This is the systematic, deliberate reprogramming of your own consciousness. When you read it at night, you are handing this order, this command, to your subconscious mind. Just as it enters the creative, receptive sleep state, you are commanding your I am to work on this plan all night long. You are forcing it to find the means, to arrange the circumstances, to build the bridge of incidents that must lead to your goal. You are saturating your inner world with one and only one assumption. And when you read it in the morning, you are seizing command of your day before the old world, before the newspaper, before the emails, before the doubts of the collective can reinfect your consciousness. You strike first. You remind your I am of its orders. You plant your flag firmly in the soil of your new state. You declare to the unseen, this is the reality that is now being born. This is the truth to which all circumstances must bend. This daily reading, this twofold assault, is the persistence Hill spoke of. It is the unwavering, relentless obsession that guarantees results. You are wearing down, dissolving the old state by starving it of your attention. But reading is not enough. You must see, feel, and believe that you are already in possession of the money. This is the key. Feeling is the key. As you read the words, you must ignite the emotion. You must conjure the feeling of the wish already fulfilled. You must feel the relief. You see the bank statement. You feel the gratitude. You feel the security. You become, in those moments, the person who has it. You are not reading a future goal. You are reading a statement of present fact. This is the alchemy. The words are the structure. The feeling, that is the power. The words are the cup. The feeling, that is the wine. You are intoxicating your inner world with the truth of your new selection. Do this, and the result is not a mystery. It is mathematics. It is law. If you write this statement and you read it every single day, morning and night, and you infuse every word with the unshakable, burning feeling of it already being true, then wealth, riches, gold has no choice. It cannot resist a consciousness so saturated with its own assumption. The doors must open. The people must appear. The ideas must come. The money must find you. It is not attracted to you. No, it is compelled. It is commanded. It is the external reflection of the internal law. You have set in a motion. You have stopped asking. You have stopped wishing. You have finally become the order. The formula is complete. You are no longer asking. You are commanding. This is the shift from wishing to becoming. Your I am has its orders. So, what definite order are you giving your subconscious mind tonight? Let me know in the comments. Which of the 6 steps woke something up inside you? Subscribe. Turn on all notifications, because you've just learned the method. In the next video, we ignite the power that fuels it. Click it now and go deeper.